because somewhere down deep inside you know this. This is why these teachings are so compelling, because they're making sense of something that you always knew but couldn't make sense of. Because we were born into an unconscious world, born into a mind-identified world, and lived like that was normal. Did you ever hear the story of, there was a guy, in North Korea, if someone commits a crime, they punish that person and 2 generations. So there are people that are born in concentration camps in North Korea, being punished for the crimes of their parents and grandparents, right? There was a story of a guy, he was a young man, and he was born into the camp, in a big fenced-in camp. It was all he knew. The only thing that he knew about this world was that camp. And some of the rules of the camp were that if someone was plotting to escape from the camp, you were required to turn them in. Okay? So, his mother and his sister were plotting to escape. So, he turned them in. He told the guard what they were doing. And the guards took him and they dragged his mother and his sister out into the field and killed his mother and his sister right in front of him. And you know what he said? And he later escaped to tell this story. He said, at the time, what I was thinking was, well, they got what they deserved. They knew the rules of the camp and they shouldn't have done that. And when he finally escaped the camp and then saw this whole other world that he didn't really know, that he didn't know existed, he was mortified by what he had done. I mean, do you see what's going on? When I say that you live in a world that is in your mind, that your mind is your world, I mean that so literally. But there's something beyond that world. Something ineffable, something undescribable that is now identified as mind. And Greg, as you keep coming, as you keep whittling away, this is typically not something that someone comes in here and listens to this once and goes, oh, now I get it, and walks out. It's not like that. Your mind is going to fight. Your mind is going to, you've got to keep coming back and just keep picking at it and just keep picking at it, because there's something here to be picked at. And you've got to kind of whittle it down to where the leap is smaller. To where it becomes easier to make that leap. When you've had direct experiences of mindlessness, of pure presence, of pure awareness, and all of a sudden, you're starting to experience directly what I'm saying. Because right now, you're trying to mentally understand what I'm saying. That is a dog chasing its tail. It's the best you can do right now, As you get into your spiritual practice, and you practice this every day, you begin to experience what I'm telling you. Experience what I'm pointing to you to. And when you directly experience it, you go, oh, that's what you meant. And you won't be able to describe it either.